Simple signs that you'll know. Firstly, when the guy, I always say infidelity is a result of men not being masculine and women not being feminine. And what I mean by,
and let me just say this, the woman can't be feminine under a man who is not masculine. Triple T G gang. We back in this thing. You already know what it is. If you do not know who I am, my name is Diamond, and I run this channel called True to the Game. You already know why you came. Today, we are going to be reacting to Miss Sadia Khan. If y'all have not seen her videos, she be speaking some real shit. I don't think that I've seen a clip of her yet that I disagree with, but I could be wrong. In this video right here, she is giving the game on why do women cheat more in a relationship than men. So we're going to see what she has to say, and we're going to see if we agree or disagree. If you are a pimp and not a simp, like this video, make sure you comment your thoughts below. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and select all notifications so you do not miss an upload, where I'm trying to get you closer to being a pimp and less of a simp. Let's get into the video.
Infidelity, men using men in very much infidelity on part of the woman.
Women cheat more than men?
Far more.
Come on.
Far, far more.
Y'all just don't know it. Men just have no clue, because women are sly as a cat, intelligent, clever, smart. Smart enough to plan it out so methodically, so precisely, that a man would never know. Oh, I'm going to have brunch with the girls. Oh, I'm going to go get my hair done or I'm going to get my toes down and nails done and then stop by this nigga's house. You know, women know that to catch their man cheating, they look for patterns. If there is a change and shift in your pattern, the woman is going to get alarmed and it's going to throw a red flag to her. And why do I say that? Is because they're smart enough to know that. So when they cheat, they make sure that they fill that time in with something that they normally already do, so it doesn't even trigger anything in the man's mind. So something like, oh yeah, like say that she always goes to the library at a certain time, or she always hits the gym at a certain time. She's going to fill up that time with fucking around on you, or cheating on you, or going on that date with that guy, or fucking that guy, whatever the case is, behind your back. She's going to fill in that time slot with something that she normally already does. So that's one of the reasons why I believe that women are able to get away with cheating more in relationships. And I do believe that women do cheat more than men. We just see more of the men cheating because they are stupid. Right? Shout out to my fellas out there, all right? But y'all dumb as hell when it comes to cheating. Just don't cheat. Just break up with the bitch, bro, because y'all are sorry as hell when it comes to this cheating shit. It's like y'all's brains, y'all leave your brains at home. You know, but anyway.
Come on.
Far from,
Why do you think women cheat more than men?
Because they're in denial about the infidelity. When they cheat, they don't even label it as that. If a woman starts cheating,
what are they labeled as?
They label it as my husband's no longer satisfying me. Ooh. They won't even say I'm cheating. Ooh. They'll say my husband isn't satisfied. They find a way to redirect and shift the terminology so that they are void of guilt. Absolutely.
So how do we know women are cheating more than men? What is it like? Is this public knowledge? Is it surveys? Or are you just hearing this from the people you're coaching?
The people I'm coaching, because firstly, you'll know, it's simple signs that you'll know. Firstly, when the guy, I always say infidelity is a result of men not being masculine and women not being feminine. And what I mean by...
And let me just say this, the woman can't be feminine under a man who is not masculine. If you got more emotions than the bitch, if you are expressing your feelings more than the bitch, right? How can she be the bitch? You're the bitch. You're not allowing the woman to be a woman and be in her feminine energy, bask in her feminine energy, because you're not in your masculine energy. So before you get upset that these women are modern and these women don't want to submit, think about the type of guy you are, the type of man you are. Are you worthy of being submitted to by the woman that you want? Probably not. And that's the reason why she's not submitting to you. Point blank period. If a man sees that a woman is not submitting to him, why not just leave? Why do you want to be with a bitch who won't submit to you? But even more so than that, are you even the guy that deserves submission? So you have to turn the things on yourself and realize that maybe the problem is me. Maybe she's not a modern woman. Maybe I'm just not a masculine man. Let's think about that.
This is, if a woman is cheating, it's because she has a man that accepts unacceptable because he is unwilling to walk away when his boundaries are broken.
There it is. There it is. And that's what's wrong with a lot of you weak ass niggas. Okay, I don't know if I'm talking to a weak ass nigga, but if you're a weak ass nigga, hopefully you're watching this channel. Hopefully you are subscribed to the channel so you can no longer be a weak ass nigga. If a woman sees that you cannot walk away from her and that you allow her to step all over your boundaries, right? Kick your cones out the way and shit. Do you honestly think that she's going to respect you if you continue to talk to her, continue to, be with her, spend time with her? And that's why women cannot submit to you. You're not strong enough to submit to. Women are looking for strength. But if you're the bitch in the relationship, if you're allowing her to just do whatever and you continue to talk to her and entertain her, why should she respect you? Come on now.
So what will happen is when women meet that man with a good woman with good morals, and she doesn't want that man. She's like, I don't want a weak
man. She'll leave.
She'll leave.
What did she just say? I don't want a weak man. Facts.
With somebody who has boundaries that suit her morals. But a woman,
but she won't cheat because she'll have the values of like, this isn't working, it's sad.
No, I don't want
but
somebody
I'm not going to cheat
weak.
while I'm with you.
No desire to cheat. Yeah. She's not a sexual being. Yeah, so she's looking for somebody who can lead a household. But the woman who's planning to come home late all the time and planning to go on a bunch of holidays and planning to keep in touch with her ex and planning to post a bunch of provocative pictures online, he's perfect. He's perfect because he'll maybe pay for everything. He'll maybe sort the house out, maybe give her the kids. He's perfect. So that agreeable.
And she can keep getting the validation from all these other men in
whoever
certain ways.
She wants. And he'll say, oh, babe, I don't really like that bikini picture. And she'll say, stop oppressing me. And that will be the end of the conversation.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. And the thing about it is, if you don't like something, stick to your guns. If she's not following your lead, stick to your guns. That's the whole thing about it, man. It doesn't take you being some fucking bad boy asshole or whatever the case is. It takes standing on who you are. Not deviating from who you are and not deviating from the plan that you have in the situation with you and that woman. If she does something outside of what you want her to do, it's not about control. It's about dipping out. Like, hey, I said that I wanted to do this. You wanted to do that. So, hey, have a nice day. Have a nice life or whatever the case is. It just wasn't meant to be. You have to have the balls to walk away. The only reason why you are being mistreated by women is because of your lack in will to walk away. You're not strong enough to walk away. You're weak as hell. Any man or woman of value, right, is going to walk away from a situation that they don't find enjoyment, satisfaction in. Why would a man stick around knowing that he's supposed to lead the relationship and lead the situation, lead the interaction? Why would he stay in a situation that doesn't go according to his plan? That doesn't make any sense at all. And that's why a woman cannot respect you. Because you don't even respect yourself enough. You don't respect your own values enough, your own plan enough. So why should she respect it? You're allowing her to steer the ship. And let me just say this. You can start off doing this, but if you slip up later on down the line and you allow her to lead later on down the line, you're still going to end up in the same situation. So that's why you always have to have your game tight. You got to have your game tight, because if not, you will make simple mistakes that will allow her to lose respect for you. And it's hard to come back from that. It's hard to come back from that.
And that she'll carry on doing what she wants. And he'll say, oh, you're going to come home today? I'll come home when I want. And that's what he'll say, okay. And because she recognizes he doesn't have the willingness to walk away, when the man isn't masculine, his days are numbered. His days of good women filter themselves away from men that are too agreeable. Now, when women get cheated on, again, it's a lack of femininity. And what I mean by that is, honestly, what I've noticed with married men that cheat, it's not that they love somebody else so much or they found someone more beautiful. They simply have a wife that is no longer catering to their needs in any way, shape, or form. So,
what type of needs? Their sexual needs, their intimacy needs, their supportive needs?
All kinds of needs. So what I mean by that, it could be as simple as there's a coffee ready because you're going to work. Or it could be as deep as, I haven't slept with you in 6 months. It's his needs no longer matter, and it's really difficult. I understand when you have kids and stuff like that, it becomes difficult.
Is it when he feels his needs don't matter, or he's communicating what he wants and she's not willing to provide that?
He's saying it.
He's saying it, and she's just like, I don't have time for this, or she's busy, or whatever.
He's often saying it, but she's also not predicting his needs, and that's part of femininity. Part of femininity is, I know he's coming home, let me just warm up a bit of food. Or I know that he's got work at an early start. Let me just iron that shirt quickly because he's going to make a mess if he does it. You know, it's part of femininity.
What would the feminist movement say to that?
I will say what she's saying right there, taking the initiative. I think that's what she's saying. Taking the initiative to, hey, let me save some of his time. Time is money. Time is more than money, more valuable than money. It's the most important thing that we have, right? In this world, we can always get some more money, but we can't get more time. It is what it is. But what she's speaking of are things that women do for men who they value and see worth in, right? They're not just gonna make your life easier when you're a weak ass nigga. And even if they do, while ironing that shit, they might throw that shit in your face later on, Like, so if you're weak, you're not gonna get the benefits in femininity, right? You can't just show up just because you're a man and think that she's going to bow down and be feminine to you. That's not the way it works. You're not going to have your way when you're a weak ass man, because women love to feel feminine. They want to feel like a lady. They want to feel like a woman. And they kind of resent you when you don't allow them to be that because you're so fucking weak. So you have to keep that in mind. The benefits that she's discussing right now, making life easier for you and wanting to cater to your needs, that is something that some women will just do. I will say, even if you are a weak ass, bitch ass nigga, but majority of the time, they're only going to pull out the stops like that for men who they see value and worth in, and men who value themselves more than they value the woman. They're not going to do this type of shit for men that they see below them, beneath them, men who put them on a pedestal.
I'm just curious.
They would argue that he's not a baby. That's what they would say. Men are not babies. But here's the reality. They are. In a lot of ways, they are. In a lot of ways.
What she said there is true. We are all babies, though. Even though we can be grown as hell, we could be 60 years old. Inside of us, there is still that inner child. I'm not going to get on no spiritual chip. What the fuck? Eating chips? Am I hungry? I think I am really hungry. Anyway, I'm not going to get on a spiritual tip, but we all are children at heart. I don't care if you're 60, 70, 80 years old. You still have that child inside.
Really
I can be a baby sometimes, but
you know what it is? It's something about, I don't understand this myself, but there's something about they could be hungry or whatever it is, but when their wife makes them a meal, it tastes totally different to whatever you could order or whatever they could order themselves. Or when their wife...
There's a love to it. There's a support behind
being seen. Yeah. It's being seen in a way that nobody else sees them. There's something about, like, of course you can make your own...
And what she said there is being seen, right? That's what you want the woman to feel. You want the woman to feel like you see her beyond the exterior. You see her. And in turn, she sees you.
Coffee in the morning. But there's something about your wife just putting it there without you asking for it that just makes you feel seen. Now, what I notice is when women forget to do that, they set the tone for a man to now go towards escorts. And I'll tell you why.
So this is she's not really saying in this video though that these women are just not attracted to these guys. The guys that she's talking about are weak. The guys that gotta pay for some pussy, you're weak. It's just it is what it is, bro. You're trying to say that, oh, now the guys want to go pay escorts because the girl's not taking initiative, doesn't want to cater and do this and do that. The fact of the matter is, she probably sees him as a weak ass nigga, so she's not going to do the things that she would normally do for a man that she's actually attracted to. Point blank period. That's just the fact of the matter. The guy is not going to receive the benefits. Just like I said, he's not worthy of the benefits. Because what that woman will do for one guy, she's not going to do for this weak ass nigga. It's just facts. Okay? And every woman out there, I don't care how masculine they seem, they will submit. There's that one person out there that will make them submit. So that goes to show that it's not about the woman. Yeah, she might be a little rough around the edges or whatever the case is, but you still see women like that become super feminine, super submissive. I'm pretty sure you've seen it in your own life too. Like, damn, she hard as hell. But for him, she melts in his hands. So it's all about the man, right? It's all about you. You've got to be masculine. You've got to be strong. And you're not gonna attract every bitch. You're not meant to attract every bitch. Trust me, you don't want every bitch. You ain't got time for every bitch, right? But the ones that you do encounter, that you would have a chance with, you're messing up your chances by being a weak ass, soft ass, bitch ass nigga. Call your ass Charmin. Okay? We gotta stop allowing these opportunities to pass us by creating great moments and experiences with women and enhancing their lives because we're weak, right? Because we don't understand the game. There's a lot of good women that you could have great experiences with. Maybe you have some in the back of your mind when I'm speaking about this. And just know that it's okay, because even if you fucked up with one girl, you can get another one if you learn game. But the thing is, you have to learn. If you don't learn, you're going to keep cycling through women and keep getting done the same way and think nothing is ever going to change. And then you're going to go red pill and you're going to start raging, getting upset at women, thinking that they're all fucking modern and shit, when really you're just fucking weak. That's just what it is. You're weak. You have no game. Once you get it, you will understand, like, damn, this whole time I've been holding myself back from getting what I want out of these women, right? I've been holding myself back from experiences that, you know, I'm going to enjoy with women. Because really, you should be enjoying experiences with women. There should be no difficulties. There should be no troubles. The only troubles you should have is, goddamn, like, this bitch, you know what I'm saying? She want to spend every single waking second with me, bruh. And I don't have as many hours in a day for everything that she want to do with me and all the time she want to spend with me. Bitch keep calling me. This and that and the other, you know. You can't get rid of a bitch when you got game, right? You can't get rid of them. And even when you try to get rid of them, they come crawling back and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's the only troubles and difficulties we have.
Because they're always creating a transactional relationship. Mm-hmm. They're making him feel like an ATM anyway.
Mm-hmm. He's like, I'm not getting my needs met.
I'm paying for everything.
And I'm being disrespected, maybe. Yeah. Or whatever.
I'm an ATM.
Yeah, you are an ATM to a woman who doesn't see value in you. So you gotta think about it. A woman is going to fuck with you because she feels like you have value. And if she doesn't feel you have value, what she's going to do is see what other things does he have that can be to my benefit. So I don't see him as a valuable man. He's weak as hell, but he has money. So maybe he can take care of me and my kid, right? That's where these things come from. And then men get mad saying that women use them for money. Women use them for a safe haven for their kid. Women use them for this and that. But what do you expect? She doesn't see you as a man of value. Now, I'm not saying that it's right for a woman to take advantage of a situation with a man to where they know that they're not interested, but they're just using the benefits. But at the same time, if you're dumb enough to fall for that shit as a grown-ass man and you don't see that this woman is not attracted to you, she disrespects you, you know, she's not following your lead, and you continue to talk to her and you don't walk the fuck away, you don't grab your balls and walk the fuck away, that's on you, homie. That's on you. So yeah, she's gonna look at you as an ATM if she doesn't see value in you. The woman has to see value in you to fuck with you. And if she doesn't see value in you, she's gonna see value in your pockets. That's why you should never lead with your wallet. Never lead with your money. Okay? Don't do that. You will never build an emotional connection with a woman by flashing money in her face or taking her out on fancy dinners and helicopter rides and shit. That does not build the emotional connection that feeds her soul, that she craves, that she yearns for. And there will always be somebody who has more money than you. So you're always going to be insecure that she's going to leave you for the next man who has more money. Like, it's a whole cycle, y'all. That's why you have to learn games so you can actually love yourself, accept yourself, be your authentic self. Also learn skills, right? Skills in the bedroom, mouthpiece, things of that nature, right? Make yourself a better man who can attract better women and actually be able to maximize your results with these women. Actually have great experiences for yourself. And as a result, the women will have a great experience too. But it's about you. It's about you. It's not even about the woman. It's about you creating the experiences that you want in your reality and in your life. Right? But you got to step your game up, fam. You're not doing shit out here, bruh. You just showing up and thinking that's enough for the woman. The same way that women show up and think that their looks are just going to help them skate by. Niggas with game, you cannot just show up and think that you're just going to skate on your looks. Because yes, you look intriguing, but are you really intriguing? Are you going to do the things that I want you to do in this situation? And if you don't, you're not for me. I don't care how you look. I don't care how good you look. I can still toss you away like you ain't shit, because you ain't shit until I tell you you are through your actions. That's the difference.
Interesting.
I'm already an ATM.
Whether that's okay or not to think that way, that's just the interpretation.
That's the way he sees it. So if I'm coming home and she doesn't even notice I'm there, she's never cooked a meal, she's never asked me how my day is, but I'm paying for everything and I'm giving her a great life, I'm already an ATM. I might as well be an ATM to somebody who's going to touch me and kiss me and look at me.
Serve my sexual needs or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who's going to look at me.
At least pretend.
At least, even if
act for an hour.
Exactly.
Right?
I agree with what she's saying, but she also is leaving out the biggest part, that it's like the woman she's not attracted to the man. And that's the reason why, because I'm telling y'all, man, when you have game, these women are going to fucking move the world. I'm so serious, man. I am so serious. Like, they're going to move the heavens. They're going to open up the heavens for you. To just make sure that they're doing all that they can do to try to keep you in their lives, because they know how fucking valuable you are, and they know that you can walk away. They know you can get another bitch like that. They know you're not worried about them like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, if you get some game about yourself, your life will change. It will change. And it's deeper than just these women. It's an interconnection with yourself, knowing who the fuck you are. Because if you don't know who you are, how can you stand on who you are? Right? But anyway, shout out to I don't know how to say her name. I think it's Sadia or Sadia Khan. Shout out to her, man. She do be speaking some heavy game, and I'm definitely going to be reacting to some other videos that she has. If you want my help directly, make sure that you shoot me a message on Instagram at the Diamond Life 888. Let me know. I have 0 bitches. I need 1. I have 1 bitch. I need several. I have several bitches. I'm having difficulties. Hit me up, book a session, and we'll go from there. If you are pimping not a simp, make sure that you do like this video, comment your thoughts below. Make sure you also hit that subscribe button, click that bell, and set the notifications to all so you do not miss any of my videos where I'm getting you closer to being a pimp and less of a simp. I will see you guys in the next video. And last but not least, I'm out this thing. Stay true to the game.